Hey guys, Noah here with another Gamers Arena video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about a new series that I'm going to start, and also I'm going to be showing some raids up on the screen. So let's get this started with Blaze fighting KSaw31, and I think he's going to get some pretty good loot on this one. But anyway, back to the series. So the series is basically, as you guys know, I'm in Crystal. So I was doing basically a test to see how high I could go. And I got up to Crystal 2, but then I've been starting to drop trophies. If you look at my defense, I lost 20, then 50, then 33, then 52. But anyway, the point is, I think Crystal 2 is as high as I can get. Maybe if I push a little bit harder, I can get to Crystal 1. But I'm not sure about Masters yet, so I think that this series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down to 0 trophies, and I'm going to do pushing to Crystal, probably 1, maybe Masters League. Anyway, so it's going to be pretty hard, and right now it looks like I'm talking to Blaze on the chat, so kind of a boring part of the video. But anyway, you can see 56% and some sweet loot and 7 cups, so that's pretty good. Anyway, so right now the video's lagging, but so I'm hoping the series doesn't take too long. Actually, Kevin, who's Blaze, he wanted me to do this series where I do a 1 unit series. So if you guys don't know what this is, it's where you use all of my where I would use all of my army camps and fill it with one kind of troop. So I'd go with 200 barbarians, 200 archers, 200 goblins, and then however many giants can fit in my what I'm like spacing out right now in my army camps, which would be about 40, I think, and then up all the way to golems, which I'm getting in 3 days. So I would have it by the time I start the series. And then one more series that he wants me to do is horse against Rashiel. Of course, I'd have to ask Rashiel if that's okay with him to play horse, but I'm pretty sure it would be since we're sharing the channel. So a sweet raid by Blaze, and he got a 3-star. So now I'm going to do a base review of Blaze and Rashiel. So let's get it started with Blaze. So Blaze is farming. As you can see, he has mortars triangulated, so that's good. His wizards are triangulated. The one thing I did notice when I looked at his base is he has 2 elixir or 1 elixir, 1 gold, and then 1 elixir, 1 gold, and then 1 elixir, and then 1 gold. So it's 2 storages on the left, 2 storages on the right. Actually, he has 2 storages on the top because of his dark, and then 1 storage down on the bottom. So I would recommend moving your 1 storages, as in switching the level 11 elixir collector, or storage, I think that is, with the level 6 or 7, whatever, elixir storage, and switching that level 11 gold storage with the level 7 or 6 gold storage, just so that there's only 1 storage in there, and if they do attack you for that, which they can hold more than those, then they won't be able to steal as much loot. So it's a pretty good base. I think you're completely maxed out for Town Hall 7 defense. It looks like your archers and cannons are spaced out pretty decent. I did notice that 2 cannons were next to each other and 2 archers were next to each other. But other than that, great job. So here's Rashiel's base. He too is farming. He does have the centralized clan castle, which is one of the best defenses in the game, because those clan castle troops can rip up bases, especially if you have like wizards or dragons or witches. They can really tear apart bases. So looking at his base, he has triangulated mortars. I would actually switch that level 6 mortar towards the bottom of the screen with the elixir storage or the gold storage. So also, I would maybe consider switching those wizard towers, because they are in a good triangle, but actually they're fine, I think. So let's see, you have 2 storages, and then you have 1 storage at the top. You have 1 storage towards the bottom left or right, and that's good. Your dark elixir is in the middle, along with your drill, and it looks like you're barching, which is a great farming strategy. So I can see that there are 2 cannons next to each other. So I did notice that. And then there are 2 archers next to each other. So the 2 cannons at the bottom, I would recommend switching the cannon towards the bottom right. Switching that with the archer tower towards the bottom right. And I think that would be pretty good. That way your air defense, or your air and ground, which is your archer tower, and your archer tower is air and ground. And, oh wait, let me just say that, let's go find a match. Your cannons, which are just ground, will be spaced out evenly. So it's not, if you have all your archer towers near each other, you're going to have better air defense over there. But if you have all your cannons next to each other, you're going to have worse air defense. So I always like to look at that when I'm making a base and try to fix that. So let's go find a match. I was going to cut through this, but we're already almost finding one. So I'm just going to skip through these bases. Anyway, so if you guys would like to see these series that I was mentioning earlier, then just hit in the comments below. And ooh, I think we should go for this guy. He doesn't have that great loot, but in Crystal 2 it's pretty hard to find a match that's good. As you can see, most of the matches that I skipped through were Town Hall 10s, so when I find a Town Hall 8, I'll usually go ahead and attack it, win or lose. So right now we're barching with wizards, so let's go ahead and go throw down our barbarians and our archers. So there are some wizards and some archers in the clan castle, and wizards might be my least favorite troop to have in the clan castle. Well, I can't say that because dragons are worse probably. But let's go ahead and drop down all our guys, our Barb King, and there's the Town Hall. So I don't think I'm going to drop my... Whoa, what happened? So I guess that just skipped out on like half the raid. That's kind of weird.